think we need some drawn-out frames. I just think the players are playing so well. Too many racks are being run out that you're not going to see too many get that deep. But, you know, you never know. A tight frame, especially if Corey starts cut breaking like he has been previously in the tournament, then we might see some scrappy frames out there. But he's going head on to start with, and it's a good one.
Surprised, to be honest with you, because he likes that tactical break, you know, cutting them. And he's got, I asked him, he said he's got probably, you know, a half dozen or so breaks up his sleeve. And obviously that's with the one on the spot. So, you know, with the way that this format lends itself to, I'm not surprised to see the head-on break. And if he has success like he did on this first one, I don't see him shifting any. So, good start for Corey for sure. He's got to get on this 14 ball. Looks like he's got enough angle there just to roll on forward, and that's all you can ask for. That 5-2 seemed to be tied up for Shane if he does get a chance at the table, so Corey's got a bit of insurance there. This might be a little tricky, Simon. I think he can play the 15 off the 11, or maybe just try to cheat the pocket a little bit.
I think, is he just okay? I think just about on the 15, and he's all right here.
He may just go in clean then. Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay.
Didn't want that.
Yeah, I don't think he expected to run into it.
He's still okay, though. Can still work with this.
Well, he's just trying to get in trouble here, but I think he's fine. Got enough space between the cue ball and the 10 ball here.
The plan can't have been to run into the 10 there, surely. Slide by it would have been the option.
Yeah, I think he was just, you know, thinner than what he had anticipated to be on the 11 ball, but look at the recovery here from Corey. Great shot there. Perfect speed, getting him the 8 ball on the side, and more importantly, taking the first frame. I think Corey had some social media posts where he wasn't necessarily like in love per se, but I think he's warming up to the format more and more across the pond.
Yeah, it just has a beautiful touch. And
look at this. Ooh.
Okay, just okay.
Looked like the cue ball was going to get kissed in, but I think he's fine. Fortunate to get a starter here, too.
And interesting as well that he's gone on head on, because he's been cut breaking for the large majority of the tournament as well. I expected them both to go that way, and they've both gone head on.
Well, I think, you know, players of this standard, they're very much still students of the game, you know, so maybe if they've been seeing others have that success, you know, see if they can fall on that same line. And I tell you what, I mean, I don't really see any issues in this rack. He's going to just pick these balls apart, and 8 balls right in the center of the table. So, ooh, he nudged the 3 ball a little bit. I don't think that's what he wanted. You can kind of see his face. Again, grimace just a little bit, but he'll be okay here. You got a ton of options to choose from. I think he's looking at how he wants to get on this 2 ball here, Simon.
Yeah, he would have liked to have been, I think, a touch straighter on the 5, made it a little bit easier, or at least a off angle the other way. So he's going to have to just rework things.
Yeah, this may be the longest shot of the match, because he's really wanting to make sure he gets in a good line here. Just taking his time. Love the speed in which he played it. Slowed down the cue ball perfectly.
He's actually nice on the 2. It was well controlled.
Surprised to see him shooting with carbon. Is that a normal thing out there with the ultimate pool players?
No, absolutely not in English pool. I mean, very few players. I think Chris Melling may be the only player I've actually seen it amongst the pros.
Right.
Partly because of, you know, who he was sponsored by. Shane. I actually thought Shane would come out and play with his Chinese 8-ball cue, because he's been playing an awful lot of Chinese 8-ball. But he's come here and he's actually borrowed a cue off Chris Melling.
Is that right?
Yeah, so that's what he's going with. Not entirely sure of the reasons why. Maybe he just felt that was a better option for US, but...
Well, hopefully he didn't lose his luggage or anything.
No, nothing like that. It's just, yeah, with it being the same balls, I just thought that he may go that way, but...
Yeah, definitely a different transition for him for sure. And yeah, usually you see those players playing with like those Ashwood cues, primarily, but to go and switch to a carbon cue as the 8-ball nudges off the 14, yeah, it just shows the kind of talent that he is. Yeah, no, I think there's easily a solid, 12 or so players that I would say that are in contention and they're definitely on that list. As Corey breaks the balls head on once more, and again, laying really, really good here, Simon. I think the only issue is going to be addressing the 7-ball at some point, but look at the way all these solids are up here on the top of the table.
Yeah, he's going to be happy with the 2 layouts he's had to start this match.
Okay, I think what is he trying to do here, Simon? Maybe get on the 1-ball already?
I think the 4's the one, because it's a little bit guarded. Get on the 4 and then mop up the ones at the top. And I think the plan was originally 7 last, but that may be a change now.
I like it. I don't mind going here because you got so many balls you can get on, even if you get a little out of line here off the 7. But the 7-ball was by far the problem for him, if there was one.
Yeah, agreed. I also like getting onto the 8 from the top of the table, so I quite like the route he's picked. The 8 ball coming down the table is his natural place.
Great creativity from Corey. That's what he's known for, but keeping it pretty simple here. Balls are laying out pretty good, not letting the cue ball get away from him at any point. Keeping it real simple, and he just got this cue. Speaking of carbon, he's got a carbon shaft himself, and he just got this cue overnighted from his sponsor. So, guys are playing with some equipment they're not comfortable with, but still showing that their form overall is top shelf.
Did he have an issue with the luggage himself?
I think so. Yeah.
I think I heard that earlier on the weekend.
Yeah. I remember, and Corey seems to have a bit of bad luck when it comes to traveling, and but. He can do pretty good on the fly with whatever equipment he's got.
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, it's nice that you can call up on your sponsor and say, "Can you get me one?" and have it delivered the next day. But yeah, it's also it's still not quite the same.
My heart goes out to these guys who travel for a living and play all around the world because look at there's the cue ball.
Asking for trouble, wasn't it?
Yeah. He hit it head on. A bit of frustration there from Shane. He knows how important it is, and he's seen how Corey's been playing. Shake of the head there.
Yeah, slams Chris's cue on the floor.
He just drew right back into it and then got kicked in. Yeah.
I wonder if we'll see him change next break. Quite fickle ball players. He's hit both breaks with good power, good splits, good layouts, but just didn't quite control the cue ball. But might change.
Yeah, I think a slight adjustment maybe, but I wouldn't go too far away from him head on, especially the way that he's making contact. It seems to be pretty full and doing its job. I mean, look at the spread that you're getting. I knew he drew back a lot more than what he wanted to, but ball goes down. He's sitting real good. Meanwhile, Corey's just going to clean up this this table here. Everything's looking pretty solid for him.
Yeah, he can work with these layouts all day long. He's a really nice.
Yeah, I think he's just coming off of a win here in the States, playing some on the 7-foot, playing American 8-ball. So a good tournament to be playing on the heels of that as well. All right, so it looks like he's taking on this 7-ball. Wonder how he's going to play it if he wants to just come out one rail and play the cue ball by where the orange stripe is. Yeah. Ooh, he got himself a lot of angle here, Simon. I know he'll be okay when it comes to the make, but that cue ball's going to move a lot more than it has up until this point of the match.
Good news is it's tracking into a good area of the table, so it just needs to pace control it, and he's got a wide window for him.
Oh, you got the 1-ball sitting up there too, waiting for you, right? I think that's the benefit. Oh, smart play there. I think he did it to kind of hold the speed a little bit more and control the white.
Also opens up the corner for the 8-ball if he wants it in that one as well.
Good point, yeah. Corey Deuel doing Corey Deuel things here. Tell you, alternate break. I mean, this is where these 1 or 2 little mistakes can really, change the landscape of the match. Ooh, okay. I wasn't sure if that ball was gonna go. I couldn't tell from the body language from Corey, but it did. 8-ball down.
Yeah, 3-1 and all off the break. We had a match earlier on where every single frame was off the break in the match, and it came down to essentially the break itself. And Chris Manning and Jeff DeLuna and Chris scratched a couple of times, and that essentially was a difference in the match. It's something that's very much on the radar. But also, what Ultimate Pool USA are looking at is, we're trying to create a game that's fun, as we see Corey come up dry this time, so Shane gets the chance to immediately respond. But we're trying to make a game that's fun for everybody to play,
right.
and we're not just trying to put on tournaments for the professionals.
Right.
And so there's a balance to be found there. So it'll be discussed and worked out.
Yeah, it's always good to listen to the people who are going to be paying their entries and what their opinions are. And it's everything to this point that the players that I've talked to has all been super positive. Shane Thompson opens up with a really nice shot there to get on the problem in this rack, and just the opportunity that he was hoping for. Corey was not happy with that dry break. He looked really annoyed there. Queuing over the 12 ball here. Good hold for the 1. But yeah, I love the balance you guys are talking about when it comes to depending on what type of player is going to be playing here, and I think if depending on the tournament, just if it's going to be more professional heavy versus amateur, you definitely got to keep those things in mind. And these guys are just playing outstanding pool, and so I love seeing those horses run, but I wouldn't mind just a little bit tighter.
I think there's a number of professionals out there who are going to 100% agree with you.
Yeah. Just adds a little bit more drama, and this shot clock and short races and everything, timed very well. I think it's all super positive, and you'll have these moments where, like the Roberto moment the other night, and the Tyler situation, and where these opportunities can come, and you can have magic and just a little bit to make it just that much more difficult. As Shane makes a great shot there, leaves himself a pretty good angle on the 6. Okay, he's not happy about something. I think you got a lot of pocket to cheat here if you want to go that route.
Yeah, which he does.
Yeah, beautiful shot there.
Just going to continue the pattern of the match. All 5 are going to be from the break, not necessarily their own.
Well, you can tell why Corey was annoyed then after coming up dry, as Shane puts that ball down. Back in this match now, 3-2. Yeah. Cue ball gets away a little bit more on this one, but look at where it ends up.
Now, I haven't seen too much of Shane on the other tables and the non-TV tables out there, but I think he told me he's been going for that second ball a lot on those tables, and I was surprised to see him start with the front ball, but he's gone back to it, and look at it. Look at this layout.
Yeah, I mean, you can't ask for much better. He's definitely going to be taking on solids here. And the break is so vital. I mean, I was talking with Tyler earlier, and he was echoing the same thing. He's like, I don't understand why these guys just aren't practicing it more. And, with you guys coming onto the pool scene here in the States, I think it's just going to be something that these players are going to have to add to their arsenal, because it is going to be just at the utmost important. And, with that rack you guys are using and these tables available all over the country, it's like they can do pretty well out here consistently.
Yeah, agreed. But the break is so big, isn't it? It's everything. You've got to give yourself the chances. If you don't get 7 chances, how do you win a race to 7?
Well, I know they're going to back themselves to run an open table, that's for sure. And Shane's got a little bit of work here on this one, but I like the way he keeps it simple. Everything's very specific in what he does. He knows exactly where the white's going to go. Good full hit there.
Yeah, he's just got that real graceful touch around the table. Really good patterns, and really doesn't ask the cue ball to do too much when he's at his best.
No. And I just really appreciate that, You'll see guys who want to stay in certain areas of the table and clear them off first, and there's a reason behind that. But I love seeing this different style of sometimes you got to work back and forth a little bit, but it's like you do it, and in Shane's case, he's still keeping it very simple and very much controlled. I think this shot right here might be the most that the cue ball is going to move, after the shot. He's going to be going away from the 8 here, Simon. Wonder if he can get a real full hit and just roll it. That's what I expect, and that's exactly what he does.
Yeah, the line is taking him up the table behind the 15, but no problems just to drop it in.
The last shot we saw from Corey was a dry break, and now he's going to have an opportunity to try to take the lead again. It's 3-3 now. He's going to be dry again. Oh, no. Excuse me. He's got a ball down.
Gets a couple in the end.
But what? Look at the opener. He's right on top of this ball. The referee's going to take a look.
Solids aren't bad, though. He's got an option on, easier option on solids than he has on the stripes.
Yeah. He's going to go for the 6 balls to start. The ref's going to get a good angle to make sure there's no foul here. Good shot there. Good shot there. And he's still not where he wants to be, but he'll be okay. Next task is going to be getting on this 7 ball as quickly as possible. It may be the last ball too. Maybe play for the 8 from there.
Yeah, I was just wondering whether the 8 slides in the right centre. In which case you drop it in and you're there. If not, you can get out of it as well. But keeping it natural.
Yeah. I like the way he ended up here. A little bit off the angle. He rolled up for the 2 ball, which he does.
Straight's not brilliant.
No, not his best effort there.
I'm surprised at how far up he's tried to go. I mean, obviously he's not trying to leave it straight, but
is he going forward here?
He's using cushion first.
Okay. Well played. Making the 1. You're going to get in a good line for the 7 here. Oh, he had to punch it out a little bit. Wow, so he was a lot flatter than what I thought he was, but he's still pretty good. He's going to look to see if the 8 ball goes in the side. Looks like he's got plenty of window there to get into. And more importantly, he's going to be back on serve here, Simon. Ooh, okay. All right, we got a tester here. What did I say? There was going to be some drama coming up, and there it is. This is the toughest shot of the match to this point for either player. Big shot from Corey. Playing all the way down. Looks like it's hitting the center of the pocket, and it does.
And with a couple of big names, you can see the 8 ball go in. That's going to come back up and go on the spot. With a couple of big names potentially coming through the loser's side, I think the draw is going to be fascinating.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited for it. I mean, you mentioned Chris Melling, then you remember, oh, yeah, wait a minute. He's on the 1-loss side, as is, what, Roberto Gomez?
Roberto Gomez, yeah. I think he's already underway. See if I can catch a look at his score. Pretty sure he's already up and running in that side of the draw. Chris Reinhold also in that side of the draw. Right. Jonathan Hennessy, Justin Espinosa. There's some big names in there.
Nice pure opener from Shane.
Yeah, Roberto Gomez is 5-2 up, so he's 1 away, playing Jesse Moore, of being one of those potential tough matchups in the last 32.
And Jesse was in the shootout, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. Jesse, a big local favourite.
Yeah, we ended up at the pool room yesterday, and guy comes in, says, "Hey, are you guys looking to play any?" Oh, I was like, "Wait a minute, I recognize you."
Yeah.
It ended up being Jesse Moore.
Jesse Moore trying to hustle you.
He was, yeah, indeed. Well, I may have been born at night, but it wasn't last night, Simon. So I've been to Shreveport a time or two before, and I know everyone here has been absolutely a real treat. Fans, players, spectators, you name it. And today, of all days, it's been room's been just packed. I mean, if you go through the center here, where everyone's playing, I mean, from amateurs to the women, the open event, I mean, everything's just been with their friends and family, and it's a fun little event here, and it seems like everyone's just on the edge of their seat as they watch all the action.
Yeah, wall to wall today.
Yeah,
pretty much packed tables.
Yeah, you got the 6-ball shootout contest going on outside. Oh, be a nice shot there from Shane. Big time in the match too. This is not the area of this match where you want to end up in a 2-game hole. You're going to be running out of time, and more importantly, you want to continue to put the pressure back on Corey.
He's got an interesting decision to make here. If he goes in the side, he's going away. If he goes in the corner, it's a poor angle for the 8 ball.
It's like he's hitting with a little bottom. Oh, just stunning it on over. Is it going to go in? And it does. And
oh, the 8 ball passing to the bottom right helped. I wasn't sure that was on.
He's got some touch in his game.
Yeah.
Look at that. Draws out of the angle. Beautiful shot there from Shane Thompson. Big break here from Corey, an important one. Nice pop.
He's okay.
He got a ball down, though. 12 ball. There we go at the end, just as I spoke. And what do you like here, Simon?
Yeah, it's still no real clusters. It's just, you know, the 1 and 11 really.
Yeah.
That's going to probably make his decision.
I almost think you got to go stripes just because of the opener.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, he could come down the table for the 7, but that doesn't really connect too well. So
no. And you really haven't seen any like big shots, like, you know, where you're letting the cue ball rip a little bit. So this is a great shot here, I feel like, because now you can get on the 10 ball from the 15. He's just looking to see the angle that he needs to get there. That's exactly what he's looking to do here, Simon.
The only thing when he plays onto the 11, he does want to try and get past the straight and allow him to come down the table. Doesn't want to have to play around with the 1.
This looks like he got a little bit more angle than what he was hoping for, and you can see from the face that he made there, I think he rolled up just a little bit too forward now. Yeah, he's not in love with it.
Yeah, he can play on the 11, but he's going to have just that angle where he's going straight into the 1.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
And then what? That's the problem,
exactly.
And that's the reason why, and he knows it too. That's why he's taking his time here. It's not because of the 10 ball and his ability to make it. It's that he knows that he's going to be a lot more steep on this 11 than what he was hoping for.
The good news, I think, is he's got a big gap. So if he still plays it, gets the double kiss, he's going to have to make something from distance. Just accept what you've got and just try and leave yourself a shot down the table.
I got to be honest with you, I don't like it.
You think he's going to try and work it a bit more?
Yeah, I mean, I know, well, because you got to get that cue ball out of there, and look at that cluster that's down there, you know. So he's gonna let this go a little bit. Wow, okay.
Yeah, so he just accepted what he had.
I don't mind the play. Bet on yourself to put the 9 ball down, right? I mean, we saw him make a tough 8 ball earlier in this match, and I thought he would really let that cue ball go a little bit, but that's why I'm sitting here, and he's over there. How did you hit it, Corey Deuel? What a recovery shot in a really clutch time in this match. Just when you think he's in a little bit of trouble, he says, not so fast. Ball all the way down. Perfect on the 8 ball here. Do you got to call your pocket here for the A?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's no call shot at any point.
So let me ask you, let's say he's going for that pocket, but let's say he 2 rails it somewhere else. Is it still, it's good?
All good.
Really?
Yeah, all good. And I know,
okay.
and I know there's going to be a lot of professional players out there that would love to see that go. But I'm very much from the broadcasting side now, and I love the drama.
I love the drama too, man. I'm
all
with
for
you.
it.
Yeah. 5-4, trying to keep Corey Deuel off the hill.
Oh, no.
And that's not gonna do it. Boy, oh boy.
And he walks back to his chair thinking he may not
Did
play
he have a
another
spare cue ball
shot.
in his pocket? How did he get that cue ball out so fast?
Yeah, referees carry a cue ball.
Ah, okay.
Because we're playing, I mean, obviously
Smart.
we're 30 seconds a shot at the moment. It's not really a factor, but at 15 seconds a shot, the referee has the cue ball there.
Is that the reason behind it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
so that,
okay.
if you've got, because, you don't want to have to wait for the cue ball to go through the mechanism and have to come out. I mean, that's 15 seconds a shot. You don't, that's tough for the player then.
Right. Okay. I like the logic behind it. Corey looking to take on solids here. Gotta get on this 3 ball though.
I feel like it's the first time the player's really had to work out a real problem. I mean, as in, there's been balls that you have to connect to that are in awkward spots, but he's going to need to do something with the 3 ball.
Okay, he's looking to get good on this one from the 5 here. Not sure that he can though. That's what he's looking at. That's exactly what he's eyeing here. Oh, held it real well. I mean, really well.
Has he held it enough though? I think he's just gone a touch too far still.
I think he's fine because you can hit the 12 ball to keep your angle if you need to. Is he going after the 6 here?
Well, I just wondered whether he wanted to be high on the 1 so he could go into the 10 or the 3.
Oh, he wants to run into him.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, well then no, he is not sitting good. And now look at this. We got drama here, Simon, because where's he going?
Yeah. This may be the first time we're really seeing a player maybe odds against getting out.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I don't see a shot unless the
At all.
bank on the 3 goes, and that doesn't even look close to being on. Maybe there is a window.
That seems real ambitious. I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't look like it.
He's asking something here, though, from the ref, and maybe calling for his extension, but no,
Yeah.
Corey Deuel's in trouble here on this rack.
I'm not sure the extra 15 is going to really help him here. This is tough.
You're in no man's land. Okay, let's see what he elects to do here. Wow, just widens it out just enough. Great speed because he wanted to let the angle on the bank take, but that's a really big missed opportunity after a scratch on the break from Shane Thompson. Corey had an opportunity to get on the hill there, and now this isn't the best starter for Shane, but he'll certainly take it.
I was over the moon. When he sat down, he thought he might not get back to the table at all in the match, and now he's got an
Good point.
opportunity to go 5-5.
Yeah.
He'll take any tough shot.
That's a very good point, because it's Corey's break next. Corey runs out, he's on the hill, and instead Shane's got a chance to level this match back up once again. And we're going to see how big of a momentum shift that shot is. Spears that ball right down the table. Nice shot there from Shane. And he's got options with this 11 ball here if he wants to. I think maybe he might play it off the... Oh, no, I think he's perfect just to roll up. I was going to say if he wants to, he can maybe play it off the 3, but I don't think it's going to be necessary here. He can come just one cushion forward. Doesn't even need that. Nice shot there. Well played. Just really showing his class here. The ultimate pool, Louisiana Open, for a chance to get into the winner's qualification. Taking a deep breath, looking at the shot clock. He's fine, though. He's fine, and more importantly, he's about to tie this match up at 5 games all. Ball down. Corey to break next. But he's got to shake it off. He's got to let it go, move on to the next one. You're still very much in the match, and more importantly, you're on serve here.
Yeah, that's it. He gets 2 of the next 3, doesn't he? So if it goes the distance,
yep.
If he does what he expects to do and what he should do, then he still wins. That's how he should be thinking.
And it really makes that lag just that much more important,
huge.
You know, with guys like this. You know, these 2 guys, these 2 type of players, it makes it that much more vital. Look at that 9-6 there. It tied up.
Yeah, 2 racks on the drop where we've seen a couple of clusters just develop. Wide open splits thus far, but it is only just the 1 breakout shot required, but it's tricky.
I'm not trying to like toot my horn here, but I said as the match goes on, you're going to start getting these racks where, you know, they're going to get a little funny, and it is now. Look, he's got good angle here, Simon. I wonder if he can go into the 6 ball right now. You know, come off the 3, run into the 6, because you're going to have to do it.
Problem is, if he uses the top cushion, he's not knocking it into a good area.
Nope, he's not, but he's going 2 ball first. Okay. I'm excited to see what he's going to do here, because you can't have another rack like the last one.
Is he trying to hit the rail to the 11 gap here? There's not much of a gap, but if he hits that gap...
He looks like he's full enough to do it if he wants to do it.
No.
Okay, now what? Okay, so he's going all 3 ball upper left, and then I don't like it.
Yeah, he's still got the same problem.
Exactly, but now you got no insurance, none.
Is he okay? I think he's okay.
Wow. Can he? Does it pass the 9 ball? Here we go. I mean, this very well may be the whole match right here.
He
overcut it.
Yeah, I think he actually flicked the 9.
You think it was a foul?
No, I mean as in the 6 ball flicked the 9. It didn't. So it then throws it wide. That was so tight. And it's not going to be a quick response here from Shane. I think he's just going to lay up.
I got 0 problem with that choice right there.
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
I do like trying to get the 12 into the middle of the table, maybe over the left centre, just simply because if Corey gets out of this, you need a ball to go at.
Well, he's going all soft here. Oh, wow, he hit that with a lot more speed than what I thought he would. Excuse me.
It's a good hit and puts the pressure onto Shane, but he's a big favourite.
Yeah, and the whole reason why I said soft is because I want to keep it by the 11-9. You know, I want
to keep it as a problem for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Corey was trying to make it though.
I mean, I know this is no hanger what he left him, but he's a massive favorite to make this ball, and that 11-9 combo sits really well. One big shot really is all Shane's looking for here to be in line, and with that, he put that ball down, and now he's just great. Look at Corey stomp the cue down there. He knows 2 mistakes, the end of the match, and this is going to put Shane Thompson on the hill. And from a few minutes ago, you said that Shane might have taken his last shot from scratching on the break, and now here in the last few minutes, this whole match has just turned completely upside down for Corey.
Yeah, now Corey's hoping to get to the table again, and he may not.
I don't think he will. Not the way Shane's playing right now.
He'll be relying on the break if Shane gets out here.
Right. I'm not in love with saving this combo for the end, I'll be honest with you. But, I mean, it lays really good. But if he wanted to, he can go after the 9 ball right now. And he is. Yeah. He's still a massive favorite to make that combo had he gone the other way. Oh, look at this. Where's the 6 ball going to end up? Hold on a minute.
He's got away with it.
Oh, did he, though?
Well, he's got a shot.
He's got a shot, yeah.
He could have been a lot worse. If that 6 goes another roll, he's in trouble.
Okay, listen, I want to see a heart rate monitor on these boys right now. So that's what I need in my life, because I guarantee you it's racing. He's putting draw on this, is he? What a nice hold there. Man.
How well did he hit that one?
Such a composed shot under pressure. Beautiful shot there. That was the whole match right there. Right there. It's on the 50-yard line here, though. But he'll take it. He'll take it. He knows it, too. He knows it. Yes, of course. Of course. He is human. And if you're Corey, you're just hoping. Give me one more chance. Give me one more shot at the table. You gotta like Shane, but it's definitely. Oh, what happened? This cue. Oh, wow. My word! What happened there, Simon?
I don't think I've ever seen Shane Thompson do that before.
Wow.
That is incredible.
Wow. Okay. The pool gods give it, and they take it away, as they say. And Corey, it just jumped out of the chair, puts the 6 ball down. And here we go. Now, if you're Shane Thompson, shake it off, just like Corey had to do a minute ago. Boy, the ultimate pool's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Attacking that 9 ball, I'm not in love with it. It seemed like he hit it with inside, or maybe he was hoping to hit it with outside, and I don't know. But, I mean, to come with that recovery shot, the last thing I would have expected is for him to miss that 8 ball, because he had long already addressed the issue. And look at this. This is a great break here. This will get him back feeling comfortable again.
Yeah, he needs to forget. I mean, he's lost the advantage of breaking for the match. Now he's got to hope that he's got to run out here and hope he gets a chance in the decider. But all he can do is run out here and ask that question to Corey.
Tell you what, man, my palms are sweaty. I'm feeling the heat myself, so I know they are. It's getting to that important part of the match for sure. Looking to make it a hill, and you still need a bit of luck if you're Shane. It's wild to think about how many times each player's had a chance to just put the other player away, and then these little fluky mistakes come up that were completely unexpected.
We were 100% flawless through 9 frames, and then
great
it's just
point.
a couple of
Look at here,
mistakes either way, and now it's getting messy again here for Shane.
Trying to not run into the 11 and 14 ball, and he didn't, but instead he's got a really tough back cut here on the 6 ball. Gonna bear down. Nice touch. Great speed. Shane Thompson coming with a big one there.
Yeah, really good recovery.
Tell you what, I'm feeling the tension. It might be this energy drink I got next to me, but I'm feeling it a little bit, Simon. I'll be honest with you.
Just don't know what's going to happen. You feel like you know what's going to happen. Through nine racks, we felt like we knew what we were seeing, but it's all gone. And you called it early. Something's going to happen somewhere.
Well, because there's been a lot of it's the formality, right? You know they're going to be out, and I expected some drama. I didn't expect this kind of drama, though. I mean, this is just a whole other level. And look, I mean, you're good from the 4 to the 5, but you got to get good on this 8 ball here, and especially after the last rack, you got no more room for error. Okay. He's good here. He can get a nice full hit on this 5-ball. Just drag it. There you go. There you go. Well played, Shane. Let me ask you a question here. So, American players, not American players, in American pool, you'll see when it gets hill, players go and take a break, right? They'll say, I got to go get a drink of water, I got to, whatever, right? They want to leave the arena. Is that allowed here in Ultimate Pool?
Yeah, you can, obviously you need to go to the bathroom. You're
right.
going to go, you're going to get, obviously, just let the referee
And maybe
know.
sometimes they don't really have to go, but they use it to kind of just
use it and stuff. So you can't really, police that and stop them. It is just part of the game, and that's going to be tough mentally for them. So it feels huge.
Absolutely, it does. The biggest break for Corey. Here we go. Breaking with his playing cue too. Square hit.
Oh, the cue ball was arcing into.
Is
the
there a ball
center
down? Is there a ball down?
No.
There is not. And Shane Thompson, here you go. You got what you wanted.
A little bit of work both ways, but he's got a chance, which is all he was hoping for. And
I think he's going to take on solids here,
Yeah.
personally.
one good shot on one of the solids at the top, and you kind of deal with those three, and the rest are all good.
Boy, oh boy. Okay, well, look at this opener here. He's not perfect on anything. He's okay, but he's not, I want to see what he's going to do here. I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Is there going to be another twist? That's what I'm thinking.
Well, if he's going to end up with his cue ball on the left side, okay. Okay, now you're going to play 3-2 here. You're going 3-ball to the 2.
Yeah, and if you get in line here and you get on the 5, you're in great shape.
Right, yeah. Okay. The tension. Better make sure you chalk that cue if you're Shane Thompson. The last thing you need is another miscue after what happened earlier in the match. Make sure you use that 30 seconds you got in the bank there. Looking for a full hit. A little bit of inside. Just like that. Just like you called it. Ooh.
Well, he's on the 7.
I think you wanted to be on the 5.
Yeah. But it works all the same.
Yeah. You just want to make sure you get a good hit on. You want to get a full hit on the 5, just like this.
He probably actually would have. I think it's better being on the 7, but I didn't think he'd play for it. I do think he was playing on the 5.
Right.
He just landed plumb on the 7.
Okay.
Just means that you get to take the 4 into the top right rather than top left, which is just marginally easier. But
Shane Thompson's going to move on here. What a great match this has been. He's got a 4 and an 8-ball left. Back and forth match between Corey.
And he knows now.
Nice shot. Corey's going to stand up here. He's going to shake his hand. And that's going to be the match.
Yeah, what a match. I feel like every time we're commentating together, we get some good matches out
Pretty
here.
good.
And this was a good one. Shane Thompson, he has to deal with a couple of blows out there, but he gets the job done. He marches into the last 32, and you can see what it means to him. He's happy. Corey Deuel, he is straight back in action onto the loser's side. One more chance to get himself into the last 32.